I knew from the very beginning that this guru is something special.
Baba is a revolutionary par excellence. He brings change in every area of life.
Baba to me is the oneness of everything.
It's a very miraculous, very powerful person. He gives love so
Indira
much.
Gandhi got it in her head that Baba would be her downfall.
My guru is in jail because he opposes this whole system.
He propounded one theory known as PROUT, and that was the cause for persecution.
Baba did not come randomly to this planet. He came with a mission, and he came at a critical juncture in history. In addition to the futuristic philosophy that Baba had begun giving, there were many other signs that Baba would be leaving soon. For example, Baba adopted a son. That was explained to us as being necessary because his biological son had left along with Baba's wife, the boy's mother, soon after Baba was arrested. As we were told, when Baba would die, then all of the property that was nominally in Baba's name, mostly houses where he stayed, would, according to Indian law, be inherited by the biological son if there was no adopted one. In other words, the duty of the adopted son was only to preserve the mission's property. He in no way inherited any of Baba's spiritual authority. But the one thing no one in Anandamarga suspected was that Baba might be leaving us soon. There were other signs, at least for me, but I never put two and two together. Suddenly, in the middle of 1990, Didi Ananda Bharati, the head of our women's welfare department, she died. Medically, it was no surprise, but I had been certain that she would remain with us like a mother until Baba's departure. Again, I just did not think deeply. On top of all that, Baba was having multiple heart attacks and not taking the type of rest normally required for preserving life. But that fact also I ignored. As I've said, no one in Anandamarga, including myself, foresaw Baba's imminent death. Newspaper reporters could see it, but our eyes were blinded by an early myth that Baba would remain with us until the year 2005. Only with the benefit of hindsight do we now understand that it is nearly 2020 and he is still with us. Baba had often instructed us that the ideal person will not just die while working, but also work while dying. And if anyone ever set an example of that, it was Baba. Up to the very last minute, he was engaged in his routine duties.
So in 89, in the month of August perhaps, first he was sick in December. All of a sudden he got some heart problem. So we called the doctor. Doctor admitted in a hospital, big hospital. We were there. Then anyhow the doctor allowed me as a PA to be here with all the times with Baba. Then Baba, after few days, about 20 days, became all right. Baba was released, he came here. After, it was December month, 1st January Baba was released from the hospital. Then again in the month of August, Baba became sick.
Oh, the explosives are here.
Yeah, we don't want to forget that.
The explosive. So yesterday night, this is not the good box explosive gel. So we had explosive gel in my room, which they removed kindly, so I shouldn't be traumatized. So there were explosives in our gel in our room, and now in the explosive box there was not real explosions, as we can imagine. What was really in the box? What was really in the box? We tasted what was in the box, right?
Sweet.
Sweets. Oh, and here's the box with the explosives. That was actually sweets.
And take this explosive sweets you take.
I take a sweet. Let me eat this explosive sweet. Thank you very much. It's very tasty.
You're so la femme, then everyone have a camera.
No. I can't take photos. You ask Sefi. You ask him. My photos are all like this, blurry.
Please continue the story.
We're done. I think we're done, right?
Let me think for 1 second.
No, we need to take Dada Ramana.
Actually, when he was sick, Baba was admitted. There was a nursing home, wood-lined nursing home, and then he was brought back to Lay Garden. And he was recuperating there. And some of the Margis in the government, they asked that we should get Baba treated in Germany or overseas, America, for good treatment. So I was asked there by the organization general secretary to go to Delhi to get his passport prepared. Then Baba was not ready to go to outside. He was always prohibiting it. But later on, after pressure from the work organization, he permitted me to go to Delhi and get his passport ready. In the meantime, when I was coming, Baba left. Baba left. With the passport we came, everything. And then all were surprised. Before leaving, he has already conveyed his message to all of us. Have I completed all my duty on this earth or not? Everybody told us, yes, Baba, you have completed.
Then I went there, Baba quarter, I was just talking. In the meantime, gave the bell, then I went inside the room. Just I was entering the room and that worker was going out of the room. Then I saw that Baba is, because 2 times I had already seen Baba's some problem. I understood, and doctor suggested some sorbitrate medicine. You keep near him, then immediately give. I just immediately put in his mouth. And then Baba, then we called Baba doctor. And there were 2-3 doctors here, Margis doctor. Immediately they came within 1 minute. And they started aspiration. As per they started treatment now, but it did not work. Maybe it is his determination. So here we call it is determination of the cosmic will. Suppose in physical body, physical form, tomorrow if I am leaving this body, what will difference? You don't say Baba all this. You can't leave us. No. This is natural. When I have taken this body, I have to leave this body. It's natural. Everybody, one who comes, who goes. You know so. I thought that Baba, the only difference maybe today where any Margis is coming to you and their problem is solved. Tomorrow if you are not there, you will be solving. I do not know how you will solve. Then Baba laughed. Yeah, that will be the only difference.
He came on this earth. He was not an ordinary human being. Mm-hmm. He was the embodiment of all that there is, in this universe. And he lived in a frail body, but actually there was nothing hidden.
But the thing is, I used to die for him, longing, so much of longing. I had pain in my heart. And Baba said, you embrace me and the pain will go. When I embrace, the pain will be not there. But when my hearts come up, I had so much of attraction for Baba. I used to wait for Baba. And Baba used to oblige everything, like a friend he used to. But when the faces changed, different faces came, then he used to tell me, you have to find your Baba inside, you have to know outside.
What's happening to him, to, never depressed, always cheerful, always full of love for everybody and trying to help everybody to evolve, He was a very, very special person. There's nobody in this world like that.
What is the greatest thing that Baba gave to me? And okay, one of my answers is that nothing is impossible. That if we believe in something, to the core of our being, that will happen, that will manifest. And he radiated, and whenever he, like, we used to go and give report to him about our work, and in so many ways he would always not only encourage, like, oh, you can do it, but he would ask us to do the impossible in a way, but in a way that we had to say, yes, we can do it. And when you say yes, 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 and keep on saying yes, then you can do it, and you learn how to do it. You learn how to believe you can do the impossible, and you learn to do the impossible.
When I do meditation, I find his glimpse, consoling me, not to worry, I am with you. So I feel now that he is always with me. So this is the feeling at present I am. With this feeling, I am going on doing my job, my duty, and feel that by doing little service to the suffering people, he is smiling, and his smile keeps me satisfied. Yes, let me do something to keep my Lord smiling. Baba should shower always his grace and blessing on all of you.
While in prison, Baba declared his mission to me. Lying emaciated on a prison cot, having fasted for nearly 5 years, his wife and son having left him, and his organization banned, Baba said, I want to see sufficient change in every sphere of human existence while I am still in physical form. History will be the judge as to whether he succeeded. In 1990, on October 21st, Baba discarded his physical body. On October 26th, that body was cremated at our Tiljala compound in Calcutta. The ashes were distributed around the world.
Pothi, tumi ekaki eshe shiuli chhara ratero sheshe duar amar bondho dekhe dariyechile potheri pashe. কিছু বা দেখি কিছু না দেখি তাই রাতের শেষে হিমে ভিজে তুমি ভোরে চলে গেলে অরূপে ভেসে দাঁড়িয়েছিলে পথেরই পাশে। লতা এখনো বহে তব বারোটা শিশিরের জল মুছিতে মুছিতে জেগে আছে সে যে তোমারই আসে দাঁড়িয়েছিলে পথেরই পাশে। সে সময় যদি দ্বার খুলিতাম কোনো কিছু কথা কানে কহিতাম শারদ নিশীথে তাহারি সুরেতে ভাসিয়া যেতাম মিলে মিশে দাঁড়িয়েছিলে পথেরই পাশে পথিক তুমি একাকী এসে